BBC Two now begins a two-part film drama telling the remarkable true story of Helene Moscovitch, the only Jewish woman to infiltrate the Gestapo.
Love, quite intoxicating, makes you want to shout and throw yourself about. It shakes you up and breaks you up and turns you inside out. Love, it's quite intoxicating. Helene, listen. I've got the words.
Actually, Albert, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
I'm calling it, I don't need champagne when I see the sparkle in your eyes. Love, love, it's so...
And Monsieur Lebrun has asked us
Helene,
to today.
breakfast.
However, the minister gave it as his opinion that the German troop movements were no more than routine military maneuvers and appealed for continued calm
Helene?
during this difficult period until a diplomatic solution could be arrived at. Now is the time, he
Helene?
said, for all Belgians to show their patriotism by refraining from idle speculation and rumor. Home news now.
Helene, open the door.
Our domestic affairs authorities a new way of dealing with food shortages, as well as cutting meat.
Helene!
More and more people are finding ingenious ways to
Where's that girl?
kale and broccoli in particular.
'Cause I don't need champagne when I see the sparkle in your eyes.
It's very good, Albert, really, very good indeed.
You don't think it's too complicated, you know, the champagne idea and everything?
No, I like it a lot.
Really? You mean that? Helene! Come back here!
Something the matter, Mr. Moscovitch?
What? Oh, no, nothing really. Can't anyone keep that girl under control?
She's young, that's all. Albert wouldn't mind.
What do you mean?
Lily, be quiet.
Would you, Albert?
Well, it's up to Helene, of course. If she felt... Well, I mean, the apprenticeship ends next year, and there's the songs. I mean, if one of them made money, which could happen.
Albert, Helene isn't going to marry you or anyone else. She's going to university.
Sorry I'm late. What happened? I overslept.
Wouldn't Daddy let you out, then?
You shouldn't smoke, Claude. Makes you look even younger than you are.
Madame Baudouin wants something.
Regine, you go. I don't want to talk to her.
Lily, go and see what you want, darling.
Hey, put it back on!
Wait.
Joseph and I are in love.
Since when?
Since last Saturday.
Sometimes I worry about you, Martha.
What is it?
Listen.
What is it? What's happening?
My God. Oh, my God!
Helen. Helen, I want to ask you
Careful,
something.
it's got glass in it.
Do you think we'll ever see each other again?
Why ever not?
You know, war. Because if we don't, I just want to tell you that
Don't. We'll see each other soon, I'm sure of it.
Quick, before it goes again!
Hurry, darling!
Come on!
Bye! Helene! Bye!
Go on, try it again. Keep your foot right down. Go on!
We'll just have to walk.
What about the car and all our things?
We can't stay here.
He's right. Come on. Leave it, Regine! Leave it! We haven't got time for that! Come on! What's going on up there?
Sounds like a battle.
But it can't be. The Germans are behind us.
Unless they've already broken through.
It's impossible, surely.
What should we do?
Well, let's go on. Even if there is fighting, we might find a boat or something.
Come on. Come on, Lily.
Hey! Hey!
It's going the wrong way!
Come on, get in.
Can he take us?
Father, he's going the wrong way!
He says he'll take us back to Brussels.
But we don't want to go to Brussels!
The ports are all closed. We'll never get away.
Helene!
Come on!
Here is the news from London. French, German and American sources have announced that the armistice between France and Germany was signed yesterday evening. This brings to an end organized resistance throughout continental Europe. An appeal to all Belgians was made this morning by Monsieur Jaspar, the first Belgian cabinet minister to reach England. He called on the Belgian people to continue the struggle by whatever means they could. This is not the time for tears, but for action, declared Monsieur Jaspar. Better death than slavery. God will protect Belgium and her allies. Mr. Winston Churchill has issued the following statement on the French capitulation. His Majesty's government have heard with grief and amazement that the terms dictated by the Germans have been accepted by the French government. Such terms
What's the
place not
matter
only
with
France
them?
but the French
Why
Empire
don't they
entirely
fight?
at the mercy and in the power of the German and Italian dictators. Not only would the French people be held down and forced to work against their ally, the whole resource of
What are you doing? Father! Have you gone mad? Father! What are you doing?
What happened? Father's just taken the radio.
Father, I'm talking to you. Father, why don't you answer? What's going on? Father, this is ridiculous. Tell me what's going on.
There's been an announcement. We've got to do it.
Do what?
Turn the radio in.
Why?
Because we're Jews.
Father,
There's been an announcement, some sort of proclamation. All Jews to hand their radios in. I don't know why. We've got to do it.
I'll take it. Lily, it's your turn.
Excuse me. Is this the right cue for handing one's wireless in?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you so much.
Next. You live alone?
With my 2 children. My husband is a prisoner of war.
It's very clever.
What is?
Look at the way that sergeant asks everyone for their name and address.
So we can get the radio back later.
They're not interested in the radios. They just want to know where all the Jews live.
What's he doing then?
He's just a profiteer. He's probably making a fortune out of what the Nazis leave behind.
Very handsome.
A collaborator.
Next.
Guten Morgen, Feldwebel. Hier ist mein Radio. Es ist nicht im besten Zustand, aber Ihnen macht das bestimmt nichts aus. Was für Fragen wollten Sie mir stellen?
Name, address, size of household.
Mein Name ist Helene Moskowitsch. Ich wohne in der Rue de Petit Pouchet 14 mit meiner Schwester und meinen Eltern.
There's no need to speak in German. We can understand you well enough.
Könnten Sie bitte auf das aufpassen? Meine arme Schwester kann es nicht mehr halten.
Nemas.
Das war so ungeschickt von mir.
I ought to arrest you.
I'm sure that won't be necessary, sir. It's a very old radio. Quite worthless, in fact.
But that's not the point.
You wouldn't want to arrest someone over a piece of junk, would you? Good day, mademoiselle.
Helena.
Little accident, that's all. No harm done.
Soon, it was the turn of yet another people to welcome their liberators. They turned out in their thousands to express their gratitude to the Führer, whose dream of a united, peaceful Europe they are all beginning to share. For more than 300 years, Great Britain and France have tried to prevent the consolidation of Europe. Now, thanks to the foresight of the Führer and the heroic efforts of the Germans, they can prevent its collapse.
Rubbish!
And the German protects the neutrality of the European nations.
Two stories, please.
I know the film has been cancelled.
What's on instead?
News.
That Churchill and his hireling and Führer's vigilance is constant. France remain ready to punish the provocation of war. Nations, we say this: the hour of the decisive struggle is upon us. Do your duty. The good wishes of the German people are with you.
Look out!
Are you all right? We better split up. And thanks.
It was very, very stupid. You could have been killed.
I thought we were going to be arrested.
Oh, why should anyone arrest you? You didn't do anything.
That's the whole point. If you go around behaving like that, innocent people are going to get hurt as well.
There's a parcel just arrived down here.
I'll go.
Oh, your soup will get cold.
Isn't that so, Regine?
Yes, dear. I'm sure Helene won't do anything like that again.
The only way out of this whole business is to keep quiet, keep calm, and not draw attention to ourselves.
It's something for Helene.
Dear Mademoiselle, this is to replace the radio that was so unfortunately broken. I hope it gives you pleasure. I know who it's from.
Shut up, Lily.
I know who it's from.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
I don't want anyone to touch it.
You know when Helene and I handed back the radio?
Mm-hmm.
Helene dropped it on some officer's foot.
My God, Helene, is this true?
And we could have been in trouble except this absolutely gorgeous person of the opposite sex.
He's a collaborator, for heaven's
He
sake.
came along and saved us. Or rather, saved Helene. I felt like a complete gooseberry, actually.
I said don't touch it! Don't you understand this man works with the Nazis? He probably stole the radio from other Jews. Just put it back in its box and forget about it.
We could always use it to listen to the news from London.
I think that's a good idea.
What's the matter with you all? Can't you tell right from wrong anymore?
You're not going on there, are you? Why not? We don't own the place. Is she a friend of yours?
Not yet.
Hey, just a minute. Slow down. You're a good skater. Huh? You're better than this lot.
You think so?
Aren't you afraid of them?
I can take care of myself.
I know you can.
You were at the cinema.
That's right. I'd like to see you again.
Well, I don't know.
I've got some friends you might like to meet too. I think you've got a lot in common. I'm not talking about roller skating.
You mean you're...
That's settled then. Here this evening after they close up. See you then.
So what's this figure?
That's last month's deficit. I carried it over.
Well, what's this then?
That's the total deficit.
You sure?
Helene! Helene! You going somewhere?
Yeah, well, I just thought I'd pop out to see Marty, you know.
That's on my way home. I'll come with you.
Oh, no, really, it's quite all right, Albert. Father needs you here.
But the streets are full of German soldiers. It's not safe.
I said I can manage.
You're going to see someone, aren't you?
I've told you I'm going to see Marta.
Is there someone else? Is that it?
There isn't anyone, Albert. Not even you. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Moscovich. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Albert.
come out into the open. Or I'm going.
Shut up, be quiet. What were you shouting for?
I got scared.
Scared?
I didn't know what to expect.
Never show you're afraid. It's the first thing the Gestapo are looking for. If you're afraid, you must be hiding something.
What do you want with me, anyway?
Tell her, Busky.
As you must know, there is a tide of anger and defiance sweeping through Belgium. Everywhere, patriots are organizing to fight the invader by whatever means they can. But we lack knowledge of our enemy.
We were told you speak fluent German.
Who told you that?
What are his plans? What are his fears? What are his strengths and weaknesses? Only when we know the workings of his mind can we hope to harass his communications, frustrate his schemes, and drive him out.
Bravo! May I join?
You're late, Franz.
You?
I'm afraid the Quartermaster General just wouldn't let me go.
I don't know if you're aware of it, but this man is a collaborator. I saw him dealing in radios the Nazis had confiscated.
The movement accepts volunteers from every walk of life. Patriotism is the only requirement.
But he's a profiteer.
You heard him. Every walk of life.
Shh. What's that?
What are they saying?
They think the car looks suspicious. What's in it, anyway?
Explosives.
Kann nicht sehen. Doch, der steckt. Und ins Handschuhfach gucken.
What are we going to do?
Are you scared?
Bit. I'm all right.
Come with me.
What?
Kiss me.
Ja, Baby, kommt der her. Wir gehen mal da. Nach oder? Da stehen noch welche. Wo? Guck da hinten an der Mauer. Da.
Who goes there?
Don't shoot.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew.
Yes, I'm sorry. We just got carried away.
Your papers.
Yes.
Is that your car?
Yes. Yes, I was just out with my girl and we forgot about the time. You know how it is.
Who goes there? Halt! Hands up!
Who are you? What are you doing here? What's the matter? Lost your tongue or something? He a friend of yours?
Never seen him before in my life.
Alles klar. Föhn ab.
Entschuldigen Sie, Herr Feldwebel.
Yes?
Naja, es ist mir wirklich peinlich.
Was ist?
Er war mal mein Freund. Nur gefällt mir jetzt der andere, aber er lässt mich nicht in Ruhe.
Sie meinen, er lässt Sie nicht aus den Augen?
Ich weiß. Es hört sich komisch an.
Eine rührende Geschichte. Aber vielleicht erregt ihn das. Armer Kerl. Für heute hat er sein Fett weg.
Let's get out of here. Would you like a lift?
Who is he, Helen? He looks like a pimp.
All right, then you can walk. How could you let him touch you?
Albert, I can explain.
No, you can't. We're leaving.
Albert, really, it's not what you think.
Yes, it is. It's exactly what it is.
Shut up. He's a friend of mine.
If he's a friend, you keep him in the dark, understand? Safer for him, safer for us.
But what does it mean? I don't understand this bit.
It means she's coming home. The army's been disbanded.
When? When?
Stated 10 days ago.
Did you hear that, Albert? Saul's coming home.
Saul? Oh, that's wonderful news, Lily.
Has anybody seen a bundle of newspapers addressed to me?
Here.
Saul's coming home.
Albert, this is silly. Can't we be friends?
We are friends.
I mean, like we were before. Well, I think you're being really silly. Newspapers! German newspapers. Paper? German newspapers? Newspapers! Newspapers! Oh, good morning, Sergeant. Paper.
You got a license?
What?
You need a license to sell papers here.
No, I wasn't aware I needed a license.
You can't sell papers here.
Listen, I'm far behind the barrier. I'm doing no one any harm. No one told me I needed a license to sell papers here.
Just do as you're told.
All right, fine. Then how do I get a license?
Well, now, that's a good question. It depends how you go about it. You've got to be nice, you see? Very nice indeed.
Stop.
All right, that's enough. You're under arrest.
What?
I said...
Hör auf damit. Was ist denn hier los?
Herr Hauptmann, ich verhafte verdächtige Terroristen.
Aus welchem Grund?
Verkaufen von Zeitungen ohne Genehmigung.
Gehen Sie und amüsieren Sie sich woanders, Gott.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
I'll take one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. German newspapers!
What's going on out there?
Someone just threw a brick through Madame Baudouin's window.
Whatever for?
Please don't go out there, Mr. Moscovich.
Nicht stehen bleiben.
No. Well, why? I haven't done anything. Mr. Moscovich, you will tell them I've done nothing wrong. Moscovich, help me, please. Tell them I haven't done anything wrong. Moscovich!
I hope you don't want me to go on selling newspapers forever.
What's the matter? You having trouble with your customers?
I just want to do something a bit more important, that's all.
Well, this is important. You pick up a lot of useful information.
Like what? Who's going on leave and who's not? Can't believe that's helping to win the war. What's he doing here?
Did you get the stuff?
Yes, I did. But there's a problem.
What sort of problem?
Smile at me.
Why?
Just smile at me as if I was the most charming man in the world. Shouldn't be too difficult. Keep smiling no matter what. In this briefcase are some small arms. Revolvers, automatics. I picked them up an hour ago, but the man I got them from's just been arrested. Now I can't be sure he won't talk. Can you take them home and hide them for me? All right, now I want you to finish your coffee, get on your feet, say goodbye nicely, and pick up the case as though you brought it in. Then walk out without a care in the world. Can you do that?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, please, have my seat.
Oh, thank you.
Shall I put your case on the rack?
Oh, I'm all right with it like this, thank you.
It's too heavy to hold on your knee.
No, really, it's fine, honestly.
It's no bother. I'll just put it up here.
All right then, fine.
No bother. There we are. I always take this tram. 12:15, Monday to Friday. I go home for lunch, you see. I haven't seen you before. Oh dear. This is my stop.
Oh.
Shall I get your case down for you?
No, I mean, best just leave it where it is.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
See you again, I hope.
Papers, please.
Papers, please.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Vizier.
Yours?
Yes.
Thank you. Papers, please.
Would you open that, please?
Yours?
Yes.
Thank you. Papers, please.
Yours? No.
Come on, get a move on.
This must be your case.
No. Oh.
What's inside it?
Oh, thank heavens. I'd gone halfway down the street before I missed it.
This is your case.
Yes, it is. Thank heavens you found it.
What's inside it?
It's just some library books. I'm at the university.
Why is it locked?
It's not locked. It's just that the catch always sticks. It belongs to my brother, except he's at home now, which is why I'm going there.
Are you coming or not?
All right, all right.
They're waiting to go.
Only I thought I'd left it behind, and he'd be furious if he knew.
Please be more careful with your property in future, mademoiselle.
Helen? Helen! Saul's back! And we're going to get married. Isn't that wonderful?
It's great news, Lily. Hello, Sol. I'll be with you in a minute.
Have some champagne.
I'll be with you in a minute.
What's wrong with her?
How could you play such a stupid, childish trick?
I told you.
Was it your idea of a joke?
Listen.
I thought you were serious people.
Look, how did we know we could trust you? We had to test you. You might have been an informer.
You don't seem that choosy about the people you work with. Look at him. He's making money out of this war.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't it?
Look, in the middle of a battle, you don't ask the soldier standing next to you what he does for a living. All that matters is that you can trust him, that he's on your side.
And can you?
I do. With my life. Helene's angry with us.
Of course she is. It was a dirty trick to play. My idea, actually.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
No, I'm proud of you.
Well then, are you with us?
How is it you're able to drive around after curfew?
Friends in high places.
Nazis, you mean?
One of the advantages of being a collaborator is that they trust me. And if they didn't trust me, I couldn't betray them, could I? Do you think you could do it?
What?
Betray the Germans?
What do you mean?
Jean needs someone inside the Gestapo, so he knows what they're planning against us.
I thought that's what you did.
Well, I can get in all right. And they need wine or coffee or presents for their girls, but they don't tell me anything. Not enough, anyway. Not as much as they tell you. What's this? Lie down on the floor and pull that rug over, quick. Good evening.
Hey, boss.
What's going on here, then? It's a cold night to be out.
Jews.
Ah, yes. Of course. Thank you.
Just wait here till we've got them out. It won't be long.
Anything you say, my friend.
The machines aren't new, but they've all been well looked after. They've all been properly maintained.
Workers?
Local girls, mostly. You won't find better or cheaper.
I couldn't offer much in the way of capital.
No, I'm not asking for that. Orders are what we want. As you can imagine, being Jewish isn't exactly an advantage at this present time.
I could get the orders.
Oh, yes, exactly. You've got the connections, we've got the know-how. It's a business proposition, pure and simple.
Could you copy this?
Tell her she's not to go out so late.
Oh, do as your mother says, Helene. I think he's going to agree to it.
Estournier?
She's been going over the contract with Albert. God, I hope I'm doing the right thing.
What other choice do we have?
See you later. The Germans. Does this mean peace, Albert?
Let's not talk about it now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for coming here today. These are difficult times, and it does my heart good to see how many wonderful friends we still have. And thank you to Billy, Sol.
Yes,
Billy and Sol. For making us so happy. May your lives be blessed with joy. And thank you to Regine, my dear wife. Regine. Who gives us so much love and care. We don't value her enough, you know. And thank you to Helene.
Helene.
Who
Helene.
has worked so hard to make this occasion a success. Now, this may come as a surprise to some of you, but Helene and I don't always see eye to eye.
Really?
Now, as you all know, I wanted Helene to go to university, and I still think she would have made us proud of her. But that's all behind us now. We must stick together and make the best of it. So let me just say this. If my younger daughter wants to make me as happy as her sister has, I won't stand in her way.
Yeah, brother,
Now I'm well known for staying at home and laying off the booze. At party time instead of wine, soda water's what I choose. But now I've changed and acting strange, I'm never home till 2. My friends all think I've turned to drink, but it's because of you. Love, love, it's so exhilarating. Love, love, it's quite intoxicating. It makes you want to shout and throw yourself about. It shakes you up and breaks you up and turns you inside out. Love, love, it's so exhilarating. Love, love, it's quite intoxicating. It makes you want to shout and throw yourself about. It shakes you up and breaks you up and turns you inside out.
Where are we going?
For an evening with the Wehrmacht Smart Set.
Why?
There'll be an officer there Jean wants to know more about. His name's Stahler. He's an explosives expert. We're hoping you may persuade him to be a little indiscreet.
Listen, Franz, I'm not sure about this.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just concentrate on getting to know Stahler, and I'll take care of the rest. Here, put this on.
Why?
Because it looks nice, that's why. Much better. Here he comes now. Hugo, how's it going?
Hans, there you are. I'm completely broke. It can't get any worse.
Your luck or your bank balance?
My luck, of course. You hear that? The voice of genuine addiction. I've lost everything, so I feel obliged to continue. I'll make something out of Dostoevsky. Only the love of a good woman can save me. You didn't tell me you were bringing anyone, Franz.
Allow me to introduce my friend Olga Richter. Olga, Major Hugo Stahler.
Richter. A German name.
Polish.
Ah, Poland. What a beautiful country. I blew some of it up on my way here.
Champagne.
I had no idea places like this existed. You'd never know there was a war on.
And a good thing, too. Who'd want to be a soldier? This is the only interesting part. The rest of the job is either boring or dangerous.
What exactly is your job?
There's a man that owes me money. Excuse me, I won't be a moment.
Would you like to drink your champagne standing up or sitting down?
Sitting down, I think.
Good, because I am exhausted. Losing is terribly tiring, I've come to realize. Do you think that's why all the Belgians look so depressed?
I shouldn't be surprised.
You aren't really interested in what I done.
No, just making conversation.
Because that's what the girls here always ask.
Why?
They like to know something about you. Some little indiscretion. That way, they can make things difficult for you if you treat them badly.
And do you treat them badly?
Sometimes. Sometimes I lie to them. I lied to you just now. I pretended to be surprised to see you. But Franz had told me he'd be bringing you.
Did he indeed? What did he tell you about me?
He told me you were pretty, intelligent, with a mind of your own. So I imagine one of the sly, soulless creatures you see all around you.
Am I like that?
No. You're different. You're authentic. The real thing.
I'm flattered.
Franz must have known I found you attractive. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Hugo, warum spielst du nicht?
Ich bin bankrott. Ich spiele nie wieder Karten.
Klar, wir spielen noch eine Runde. Noch besser, du gehst und spielst Karten. Und ich unterhalte die junge Dame.
Ah, Sie zufrieden, Burkhard. Sie ist nicht für dich.
Would you excuse me, please?
Bist du dir sicher?
How's it going?
It's not. We're leaving.
What's happened?
You didn't tell me that pimping was one of your accomplishments.
What are you talking about?
What do you think I am? Do you think I'm like these girls here?
Helene. What's the matter?
Stahl is going to ask me to be his mistress. That's what's the matter.
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful for you, maybe.
Listen, just play along with him, for God's sake. Find out what you can, then disappear. I'm here if anything goes wrong. Don't give up now. You're almost there.
I don't know what's the answer this evening. I can't even win with a hand like this.
Maybe she'll bring you luck, Hugo. Try again. It's no good. I'm cleaned out. You're not giving up, are you? Tell you what. I'll play you for the girl.
Don't be ridiculous, Burkhardt. It's impossible.
Impossible? Not at all. Think about it, Stahler.
Would you excuse me, please?
Stay where you are.
It's just a game. Harmless piece of fun.
Your own. For the girl.
Bad luck, Hugo. Not your night, I'm afraid.
Excuse me. The Major seems to have forgotten that we were playing together this evening. This should cover his debt.
No. The bet was for the girl. And the girl it must be.
But he hardly knows her. She came as my guest tonight. The Major had no right to gamble for her.
That's between you and Stahler.
Very well, then. I'll play you for her. I don't play chemin de fer.
What do you play, then?
Just cut the pack. Highest wins.
All right. If that's what you want. Doesn't sound much of a game. You first. Not bad, but not good either. Now, let's see what I can do.
Just a moment. As I thought.
My God. You're a cheat.
Now cut. Not quite as good as Dostoevsky, but near. Good night, Major.
How did you know he was cheating?
Because I'm a cheat myself. I know how it's done. I spotted him as soon as we came in.
That's why you're in the resistance, isn't it? Because you enjoy cheating the Germans.
If you want to win, you can't always play by the rules.
Well, I'm not interested in winning. I just want to live. Anyway, from now on, you and Jean and the others will have to manage without me.
What are you going to do then? Bury yourself with your family and pretend there isn't a war on? I can't see you putting up with that for long. You enjoy this sort of work, Elaine. You're good at it, too. You're more like me than you know.
Don't compare us, Franz. We come from two different worlds.
Why are you sneaking into your own home like a thief? You look guilty. You never used to look like